YouTube, what is going on, guys? So we are back today with another episode of upcoming decks, and I realize it's been a long time since I posted a video. I just got a little busy with stuff last week. Like, one of my best buddies was getting married and I was doing all that kind of stuff, just really busy, so I didn't have time. But we are back, and today we are back with a new episode of upcoming decks. So today the deck I'm going to be going over is Toons, actually. So I did do Toons because I had actually completely forgot Dragons of Legend 2 was going to be coming out here pretty soon. So I wanted to hurry up and get this one out of the way. So this is what I have come up with so far for you guys for the deck profile portion of it. Maybe I don't play this deck right. Like, I'm not exactly sure, but like I've been having a lot of consistency problems with this deck, and it was a bit of a headache sometimes. But this is, you know, I mean, it's Toons. I don't think anyone actually expects him to be competitive. But anyway, profile. So obviously 3 Toon Dark Magician girls, since she is one of the few Toons that can actually attack the turn they are summoned, which is really annoying for me. Which I kind of understand, because they can attack directly and they have effects when they do damage. So yeah, I get that, you know, that some of them, it'd be a little busted. They could always attack the turn they were summoned, but it slows the game down so much, and a lot of times it ends up hurting you. So obviously she is a 3-of, since she can attack the same turn, and she can also be special summoned with any tribute on board. So probably one of your main beaters of the deck. Toon Cyber Dragon is at 2. Don't run him at 3, obviously. He's just as good as a 2-of. I sometimes use him as tribute fodder, a lot of the times, unfortunately, or for synchroing with the Violon Cube, which I'll go into later. 3 Toon Gemini Elves, that's probably one of your other main beaters of the deck. 1900 attack, and she's got a pretty awesome effect to discard 1 out of your opponent's hand, provided she managed to do some damage, so that's always good. Double Necroface. I might run 3 if I was actually allowed to, but I'm not sure. But you definitely need the 2 Necroface. Necroface has a lot of good synergy with the deck. It's just really good being able to recycle all the banished stuff, because sometimes during the grind game you'll just have so much stuff banished that a Necroface can really help you get back in the game. I mean, sometimes he gets banished though off the Toon Kingdom, and it happens, but he is there as an insurance policy. And then 3 Toon Mass Sorcerer. Weak as hell, but he's got an awesome effect to be the draw engine, and excuse me, that's probably one of the most important things for this deck, is a draw engine, because this deck has no draw engine. it can hurt sometimes. So Toon Mass Sorcerer is a definite 3-of. And then I run 2 Violon Cubes. I decided to run him because I was going for more of the Comic Hand version, trying to recycle Comic Hand and stuff like that, and kind of go with that version of the deck. And I like Violon Cube because if he's used for the Synchro Summon of a light monster, you add an equipped spell from your deck to your hand. So if you haven't gotten the Comic Hands out of the deck yet, if you synchro with him, obviously he lets you pull the Comic Hands out of the deck, which is always nice. And he adds a little bit more versatility to the deck, sometimes helps. And it can help you get out of situations where just your Toon monsters couldn't. And 2 Maxis, one of my absolute favorite hand traps. This card puts in a lot of work sometimes, and I would never ever take it out. As for spells, there's a crap ton of spells obviously in this deck. 1 Regeki, because sometimes you just need to get prob monsters off boards, e.g. Jinlock, should you run into that. I run 2 Hidden Armories. I didn't run 3 because they will obviously I tested it and it clogged up just way too much. So Hidden Armory is good to pull the Comic Hands out of graves if you've already used them. And it's good. I like them, honestly. It's not bad at all. It's good at 2. Triple Upstart. I really wish I didn't have to. I despise Upstart Goblin, honestly, but this deck has so many consistency issues it needed the triple Upstart, so double Terraforming, I just couldn't fit 3 in, but that's just to try and get to Toon Kingdom faster. Triple Toon Table of Contents, also to try and get to Toon Kingdom faster most of the time. A lot of this deck is revolved just trying to get to Toon Kingdom, because it's just too reliant on it. Obviously, that's just been Toons. But one dichotomy. Even though you skip your battle phase, sometimes it's not that big of an issue since a lot of your monsters can't even attack the turn they are summoned anyway. It helps you recycle some monsters that you may mill off the hidden armory and whatnot, and just extra draw power. It's good in the deck. It's good one of. Book of Moon, obviously, obvious, fantastic card. Triple Comic Hand. This is the one card I've been trying to kind of base the deck around of. It's trolly, really trolly, but very easily worked around, unfortunately. And yeah, I got a lot of games where it bit me in the butt. But Triple Toon Kingdom, and then probably. This is one of my favorite cards I've seen in a long time. The Toon Briefcase. It's just when any monster is summoned. If you control a Toon monster, you shuffle it into the deck. I would love to run it in 3, but I can't because I somehow always have problems actually trying to keep Toons on board. And then Double Breakthrough. Breakthrough is good. I prefer Breakthrough over Fiendish in this deck because you can banish it, and then you can actually use the Necroface to recycle them back into the deck. So it's got a lot of good synergy with Toons. And as far as the extra deck, a lot of the synchros are all light synchros, basically just try and get Vylon Cube, so Angel Zera, and in case you run into like Ritual Beast or something, Spark, try and to protect your Toon Kingdom. Moonlight Rose Dragon is actually pretty fantastic, and he won me a game, I really like him, so he's good for any monster that summons high level monsters. Fairy Dragon's just kind of there if I need like the ass, that 3000 ass. Wyvern is okay at times, just another option. I put in a Vylon Delta, I never ever went into him. He just was never a good option, probably going to take him out. And then Arcanite Magician actually works out extremely well, because he's a 7 and all your 4s are actually spellcasters. So he is a great synchro to go into, lets you grab the Comic Hand, and then you can use it to pop some cards. And then as far as the Exes, I have an M7 for just in case I want to do double Dark Magician Girls somehow. I do run the Nova Infinity combo in here because I've never had it actually go off, but if I can get two of the Toon Cyber Dragons on board, that's a possibility, so it's there just in case. Key Beetle, it's a little harder to go into because you need Necrofaces and Mass Sorcerers only to make them, but he is there as an insurance policy, like always. And then Honor Arc, Kestel, Exiton, and Emerald, just some basic rank 4 stables. And then the side deck you can just ignore because I don't really care about it. And as for the replays, there's a couple replays I do want to show you guys. I'm just going to be honest, I have never lost so many games of Yu-Gi-Oh! In my life with this deck. Like, I've just lost so many games. It was so hard to find games where I actually won. I just get my ass handed to me half the time. But this is the first replay. It is against Rank Up Harpies, which is a really weird combination. But this one I kind of wanted to just show because it shows the synergy of like Vylon Cube with the deck. So I mean that's basically what I do is I Comic Hand it and then I end up making Synchro later with the Vylon Cube in my hand, and it kind of goes like that. As far as my actual opinions on the deck, I really don't like it all that much. Like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like, I've had just this has been one of the most rage infuriating times to play Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. I have never lost so many games in a row as I have with this deck. It's just, it has so many consistency problems and stuff like that, and it just doesn't really work out all that well in my opinion. It was fun as like a troll deck, but like competitive, absolutely not. Let's see, let's speed up through the replays just for the sake of time though. Got a couple more to show you. This is one I was playing against Gem Knight. So this guy was using the new Gem Knight support, the Lady Diamond or whatever that's supposed to come out. So it ended up working out pretty well. I think like I was able to really survive this one because of Moonlight Rose Dragon, and maybe that's what kind of why I wanted to show this one to you guys. Like, just Vylon Cube he puts in some serious work in this deck. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's like this random tech, but like he puts in so much work in this deck. Like, I love Vylon Cube. And if I could actually fit him at 3, I probably would. But no room, obviously. And then here you can kind of see how Necroface works with the deck too. Recycle all the banished, and then Moonlight Rose Dragon putting in that work. Putting in work. Like, because he's about to go nutso with this Brilliant Diamond. I don't think he read Moonlight Dragon, so I was like, no, put that away, bro. Don't want to deal with that today. And then just a couple more replays for you guys. One more. This one is a Satellar Knight deck. And I use that word Satellar Knight very carefully because this guy seemed to have a huge fetish for like Omega. I think he went into Omega like twice during this game, and he's running like shit like Procyon and Capella. And so me as a Satellar Knight player, I was kind of disgusted to see this deck, but you know, play through it. I actually did manage to win this one though. Not exactly sure how, because Satellar Knight should absolutely wreck Toons easily. Excuse me. But I ended up winning it, and then, see, that Toon briefcase puts in so much work. Oh god, that card is amazing. As far as weaknesses for the deck, I guess I should really go into that. The weaknesses for this deck, obviously, with all these new support cards, they sound really cool on paper. I ended up, like, in my original build, trying to put a lot of them in there. Like, I was trying to put, like, the doppelgangers and, like, Toon Shadow, whatever the heck it was, the thing that, like, you burn them for the original attack of a Toon monster you control. I mean, there's just, like, a lot of cool Toon support cards I wanted to run, but it just doesn't work because this deck always has, and always will have the problem of being way too reliant on Toon World. Toon Kingdom adds a little more consistency to the deck, being a field spell, because like you can terraforming it out as well as Toon Table of Contents. So, you know, it gives you a little extra search power to get to it, but just you can't use all the cool cards because all the cool, like really cool cards require you, most of them, to have Toon World out on board. Like Doppelganger requires Toon World on board. The Toon Shadow Burning spell requires Toon World out on board. Toon Briefcase doesn't, it just requires you to keep a Toon monster on board. However, that's not always very easy to do because I can't tell you how many times my Toon Kingdom managed to get blown up and then I had no Toon monsters on the field anyway, so it just never really worked out the way I wanted it to. And I end up just, I think that's why I don't like the deck. Just, it's so heavily reliant on Toon Kingdom, or Toon World in specific, but Toon Kingdom's a better Toon World, that like literally maybe like 50% of the deck is just dedicated to getting to Toon Kingdom in a timely manner. And that takes away from a lot of other like tech options and like other things you can do to really like increase the power of your deck. Like, I can't put those in. There's no room because I'm stuck putting in stupid like Dichotomy's not bad, but like Upstart, I freaking hate Upstart, but I had to in this deck. Upstarts and like terraformings and stuff, just because if I don't get that like Toon World out, it just doesn't work. And this is my last replay before I stop talking, because some of y'all maybe think I'm talking a little too much right now. Try not to go over time on this video, but this one is against it was like a blue-blooded Oni deck, and I'm not exactly familiar with the blue-blooded Oni like loops, because I never actually went through and took the time to learn them. But if you can see that, dude, this guy is like, he took Maxi Challenge. For side note, don't ever take Maxi Challenge. Anyone with a half a brain should know that. Don't ever take the Maxi Challenge. But this dude went and took Maxi Challenge, and as you can see, like, I have a ridiculous amount of cards in my hand. And see, that's my issue. Like, I feel like this isn't a game I should have probably won. The only reason I won is because he minused himself so hard for this play, and under a Maxi Challenge especially. So I have like a ridiculous amount of cards in hand. He has none in hand, and he did all that just to put a Utopic Future out on board. It's like, is that really the extent that that deck is supposed to do? It's not really all that good. But as we were winding down though to the end of this replay, I will say my honest opinion of the deck is I do not like it. This has been the most rage-infuriating Yu-Gi-Oh time of my life. I have never thought that playing a Yu-Gi-Oh deck could cause you physical pain, but there were many times where this deck caused me a large amount of just horrifying physical pain. Because it's just, you think you have it, like you think you won, you have the advantage, like you have like 3 comic hands out on board, you've stolen 3 of their monsters, like you are going to win next turn. And they top deck an MST, destroy your Toon Kingdom, and it all goes immediately downhill. All the comic hands go away. They have all their monsters back, and you're done for. So, overall opinion, don't like this deck at all. It will never be competitive, even with all this support. It will be a fun deck at most. And if I haven't even said like casual. This is a casual only deck. Because I don't even think this deck would hold up at a locals very well. Like it's just, it can't perform. But those are my opinions of the Toon deck, and gave you guys a couple of replays to kind of see how let you guys see how it could run. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below of my deck profile, my build of it and whatnot, and maybe give me some suggestions if I'm not playing the deck right. Maybe that'll help. But like and subscribe like always, guys. Peace out, and I will see you later.